Hi there Sagittarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for July 13th through to the 19th. Let's get your overarching theme or message from the Work Your Light Oracle. Once that jumps out of this deck. There it goes. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Yeah, I mean, that's my card, Saggy, of the pulling of the strings. You know, the Grand Puppet Master, the universe who knows what our divine plan is, what your soul contracts are. Pulling the strings to realign you with that in divine orchestration. It's pretty cool. So let's see how that might play out this week through the cards. Just getting your Yogic path card here, Samadhi. Beautiful. I mean, that's spiritual practice, guys. I mean, some of you might be called to go a little deeper if you practice. If you don't, you know, even just doing a short little meditation off YouTube every day, even just 5 minutes, can really have a big impact on how you can, you know, tune into the subtle messages in the body, maybe from other realms as well. Drawing now your card for your recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning from your life. What you may be journeying. Sagittarius. Lots of energy in the cards today, guys. But I'm really waiting for those direct 1 or 2 card flips or falls. I really feel when that's the message rather than me just fumbling the cards and dropping them. It does happen. There it goes, like that. Oh, Empress. She's been around a bit in these readings. Really love it. You know what? She wants to create with you. She really wants to make your desires possible. Maybe she is part of that divine orchestration to really bring them into the physical, material realm. Four of Swords was your current or focus energy this week. Let's get your outcome. Ooh la la. Ace of Swords. That soldier who's having that rest is about to launch into action. Grab that Ace of Swords, guys. I love it. Let's pop her over. I've got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Eyes on the prize for new opportunities. Let's clarify the Empress. There it goes, 3 of Cups. That's pretty cool. You know, that really is a reminder that winter is over, spring is here, and the Empress really is, you know, she works with those natural rhythms. She knows when, you know, winter is the time for helping you release, purge, allow things to be removed from your life, and she really is the spring or the summer that is now about reaping the harvest. Love that. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Swords. That one's not going back into the deck. 8 of Cups. Yeah, I mean, taking some time out to consider where the greater fulfillment, you know, lies for you, and starting to take the steps that you need to draw that into your life. Ooh, we've got oppression, which is the devil here for the Ace of Swords. Some of you are gaining victory over what has held you back. Could be a person. I'm kind of thinking it's more of a self-limiting situation here with the Ace of Swords. That is the suit of the intellect. Guys, we've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is like the 4th sign I think that the Tower has shown itself in, and you know, I'm using the Rider and the Starchild Tarot, so it's been kind of alternating in which deck that comes out. So it's not just like it's my shuffling, guys. It's just wanting to be seen. So much clearing, and I really feel like it's been the theme of 2020, really, hasn't it? Okay, guys, so over here with the Oracle card, Samadhi, you know, it really is that advanced state of meditation, really starting to work together with the quantum realm to draw down the inspiration, the downloads. Like I said, if you don't have a spiritual practice now, you might want to start one. Even just, you know, when you're lying in bed, falling asleep, like really sort of calming the body, stilling the mind and seeing what comes through, because that can be when some of those beautiful creative ideas actually are given to you or come through you. And Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. As I mentioned before, this is my card of, you know, those stars aligning, the ducks, you know, coming into a row, the universal puppet master pulling the strings to line things up for you. It means that things are happening behind the scenes, the stage is being set, and you are being led. You know, we really all are, but we're all at different stages on that journey. You know, our stage changes throughout life. Sometimes we're in the flow, sometimes we get stuck. And that's why Tower moments come in, to remove anything from our life that might be holding us back from our potential, our birthright potential to really experience, you know, beauty and all the beautiful feelings in this life. So in your recent past, guys, a really, really big reminder here with the Three of Cups and the Empress that the hard times are over. Sorry guys, I got something stuck in my throat. You know, the Three of Cups is that indicator that it's now, you know, time to celebrate. Double threes, right? You're going to be celebrating your creations soon. You may have already, you know, put the wheels in motion some time ago, and I think you're going to start to reap the rewards. You know, the Three of Cups says winter's over, spring is here. You know, you're going through a sense of rebirth, of creation, of reconnection with your divine feminine energy. And whatever seeds that you have planted, or new networks that you've established, or you've begun a new job or whatever, I think that you're going to start to see the harvest, see the rewards, the fruits of your labors from that. Because in the Three of Cups, it's about celebrating that success. And the Empress, you know, she wants to take whatever it is that you desire, Saggy, and actually birth it through into the physical realm. You know, so whatever is on your mind, whatever greater calling you have, you know, the time is now to create, because the Empress is fertile with possibility, with abundance, and she wants to deliver it to you. She is a reminder to reconnect with the natural rhythms and natural cycles of the world. So that can be, guys, you know, working with the waxing and waning moon for when we start to create, when we release from our lives. Women, it can be, you know, tracking your cycle and, you know, working with that as well, which is also connects into the moon cycle. It can be just, you know, getting out there in nature and really stilling ourselves and listening for the subtle messages that come through, because that's often when we get those creative downloads, that the Empress is saying, hey, there's something that I want to help you bring down. Do you know what it is? Tune in, because I'm going to give you that idea. I'm going to help you get on that path. I'm trying to pull the strings for you. So take notice. Now, in your focus energies here, Saggy, we've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups, because I feel like you have been seeking a greater level of fulfillment for quite a while. And, you know, some of you might be healing from some hurts, a heartbreak, maybe something to do with that devil energy. I think there's a sense of wanting to liberate yourself, wanting to free yourself. I mean, the Eight of Cups is somebody who has turned their back on the past, turned their back on a situation that, you know, wasn't completely fulfilling, didn't have all the pieces. There was something missing in it, because there's a sense that you want to go after your wish fulfillment. And that's what the Empress can really help you do. Find those missing pieces, make them tangible, achieve your wishes. So I really feel that this week is a fundamental step on you retreating your energy from a situation that just isn't fulfilling you, doesn't have all the pieces, and moving towards, you know, taking the steps or the inspired action towards what does fulfill you, right? And I think that you've been thinking about this for a while. Maybe you've kind of been taking that a little bit of time out to really reconsider what you want for your life. You're really ready to lay a new foundation. And I think you're ready to launch into action, Saggy. I mean, the Soldier is taking a momentary pause. It's not a, you know, a hermit long retreat. It's about a little pause to heal, to reflect on where the areas of your life that are still not fulfilling you lie, so that then you can create a new battle plan, a new strategy in order to go and seek them, in order to work with that Empress to create, you know, in order to reap those rewards that the universe is conspiring to bring you. So Saggy, in your near future outcome energy, you have the Ace of Swords and the Devil. Now this is interesting because the Ace of Swords really is about truth. Truth revealed, victory, coming back into your power. And the Devil, in this particular deck, it's called oppression. So it's a kind of the energy of what has oppressed you, held you back, kept you small, kept you limited. Maybe there was an illusion in your life and you were playing the illusion that the relationship was the one, an illusion that, you know, your job was your identity. There are some examples, but the Ace of Swords is here to shatter that illusion, to hand you back your power, to be your pillar of truth. And it's through that breakthrough that, you know, that there's that sense of liberation and victory that offers you a new start, a new beginning. So here we have, you know, being able to be recrowned in your victory, in your power. It can be a great new amazing creative idea as well. Ace of Swords can be that mental breakthrough, that idea, that inspiration. And that could be after releasing what's holding you back, understanding that you can do it, shattering that illusion, and then working with the Empress to birth whatever this is. And it could just be a rebirth in yourself, gaining greater confidence, greater power, greater self-love. It's letting go of everything that has held you back to date. You know, the Devil can be all sorts of things, guys. I'm just feeling self-limiting beliefs, but it could be a person who has held power over you, maybe manipulation, somebody who has used their power in unconstructive ways. It can be debt problems, addiction problems, your own or somebody else that you're close to as well. But there's a sense of, you know, needing to release from that, and that it's unsustainable energy to be around for a long period of time because it's toxic and it's holding you back from your path. So the universe is conspiring this week to help remove this energy from your life, to help you see the truth, to have that vision and clarity of the Ace of Swords, to understand that there is a new, you know, a new strategic way forward. There is a new battle plan that is being formulated, and the Empress will help you make that a reality. Now let's not forget that we have the Tower over to the side here on the left hand side, and in the readings that have been coming through today, there has been a common thread of, if you don't do it, and maybe if you don't, you know, have that awakening, if you don't take the inspired action yourself, then the universe will do it for you. The universe will bring in a Tower moment if we kind of ignore the subtle signs along the way that are trying to move us into alignment. That's when the universe says, you know what, if you don't do it, I will. Here's your Tower, I'm pulling it down, because, you know, you're supposed to be on a different path. You're supposed to be, you know, in your soul's calling. So sometimes the universe will create a situation or shatter an illusion, create subtle change and chaos in your life to awaken you, to move you towards your highest purpose. And that's why it's a blessing in disguise. But generally, we want to kind of heed the subtle call, which may come through during our samadhi, through our spiritual practice, through our meditation, through our moment of silence. We want to hear that and take those small steps of action before we get to a Tower moment. And that's what the Queen of Wands can help you do. She's on the lookout for opportunity to move her life forward for the better. She operates instinctually and she seeks those opportunities so that, you know, she's always incrementally upgrading her life for the better, listening to that wisdom and making those changes to avoid the Tower. So that's what I'm seeing there, guys. Lots of amazing energy here. Just listen to those subtle messages. There's a beautiful new beginning or some sense of creation that wants to come through for you. We just need to, you know, keep moving away from what's not fulfilling, keep releasing the toxic energies before we get to the Tower energy. Saggy, I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind I am reading for a collective. It may not be your reading this week, and that's absolutely fine. There's always a piece that you can take and then just leave the rest. If you feel called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all. I also try and respond to them all. It helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I'll see you back here for another weekly reading next week.